Black played. On e3, pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Queen h5. Pawn takes d2. Queen takes h7 check. King f7. Rook takes f4 check. Bishop f6. Black wants to play. Rook e1 check. Rook f1. Queen c5 check. King h1. Rook takes a 1. Rook takes a 1. Bishop takes a 1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook a f1 played by white. King e7. Rook takes f6. Queen c5 check. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. King castled kingside. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Bishop takes f7 check. Rook takes f7. Knight g5. White is preparing to play. Queen takes f7 check and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f8 move preferred by black. Rook takes g4. Knight c5. Queen takes f7 check. Queen takes f7. Knight takes f7. King takes f7. Rook takes f4 check. King e8. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. Black played. King h8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Bishop takes g5. Queen f8. Black intends to play. Pawn takes g5 and seize the initiative. Rook h4 was chosen by white. White is looking to play. Bishop takes h6. Bishop h5. Bishop takes f8. Knight takes f8. Rook takes h5 check. Knight h7. Rook takes h7 mate and take decisive advantage. Queen g7 played by black. Rook takes h6 check. King g8. Black is preparing to play. Queen takes g6. Rook takes g6 check. King f7. Rook h6. Pawn takes g5 and seize the initiative. Queen f5 played by white. White is aiming to play. Rook g6. Rook a7. Bishop takes f6 and increase their advantage significantly. Knight e5 played by black. Black is setting up to play. Queen takes g5. Queen takes g5 check. Pawn takes g5 and gain a significant edge. Rook takes f6 played by white. Rook e8. Rook takes c6. Bishop c4. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Pawn f6. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Rook takes e8 check. Rook takes e8. Bishop f4. White's idea is to play. Bishop takes d6 and seize the initiative. Queen d7 played by black. Rook takes c6. Rook e1 check. King h2. White is setting up to play. Queen takes d5 check. Queen takes d5. Bishop takes d5 check and seize the initiative. Queen takes c6 was chosen by black. Bishop takes d5 check. Bishop e6. Black considers playing. Bishop takes d5 and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes c6 was chosen by white. Bishop takes b3. Pawn takes b3. Rook b1. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Bishop e7. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Bishop takes f7 check. Bishop takes f7. Rook h6. Rook e8. Queen h7 check. King f8. Queen h8 check. Bishop g8. Black wants to play bishop takes g5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook g6 was chosen by white. White intends to play queen takes g8 mate and seize the initiative. Bishop f6 move preferred by black. Black's idea is to play bishop takes h8 and take decisive advantage. Pawn takes f6 move preferred by white. Queen takes f6. Rook takes f6 check. Knight takes f6. Queen takes f6 check. Bishop f7. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Knight takes d7. Pause the video to find out black's response. Pawn takes g2. King takes g2. Queen g8 check. King f3. Knight e5 check. Knight takes e5. Rook h3 check. King e2. Queen takes b3. Knight g6 check. King f7. Knight f4. Queen c2 check. King e1. Queen takes b2. Rook d1. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Bishop takes b2. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Knight takes f7 check. King takes h7. Knight g5 check. Queen takes g5. Bishop e4 check. Queen f5. Bishop takes f5 check. Bishop takes f5. Pawn takes g7 check. King takes g7. Queen h5. White considers playing. Queen takes f5. Rook e1 check. Rook takes e1. Rook d2. Rook g1 check. Rook g2. Rook takes g2 check. King h8. Bishop e5 mate and dominate the board. Bishop g6 played by black. Bishop e5 check. King f7. Rook f1 check. King e6. Queen takes g6 check. King d5. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Pawn takes f5. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Knight f4. Black is aiming to play knight takes f5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes f4 played by white. Knight f3 check. Rook takes f3. Bishop takes f3. Queen f2. Rook g8. Black is preparing to play. Bishop f6 check. Queen g3. Rook takes g3 check. King f2. Queen takes h2 check. King e3. Bishop h1 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight e4 move preferred by white. Bishop takes e4. Rook c3. White intends to play rook takes h3 and take decisive advantage. Queen takes f5 played by black. Rook g3. Pawn takes f4. Bishop takes f4. Rook f8. Black is planning to play. Queen takes f4. Queen takes f4. Rook takes f4. Rook takes g7. King takes g7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop e3 played by white. Queen takes f2 check. Bishop takes f2. Bishop takes b2. Rook h3. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. Pawn takes h5. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Rook g1 check. Bishop g5. Rook takes g5 check. King h8. Rook takes h5 check. King g7. Rook g5 check. King h8. King g2. White's idea is to play queen h3 mate and gain a significant edge. Pawn f5 was chosen by black. Pawn takes f6. Rook f7. Queen h3 check. Rook h7. Black intends to play rook takes h3 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes h7 played by white. Queen takes h7. Rook h5. Rook g8 check. King h1. White wants to play rook takes h7 mate and establish a winning position. Rook g7 was chosen by black. Pawn takes g7 check. King g8. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Rook e1. Pause the video to find out black's response. White intends to play queen takes e6 check. Queen takes e6. Rook takes e6 check and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes g3 played by black. Pawn takes g3. King f8. Black considers playing queen takes g3 and take decisive advantage. Knight e3 move preferred by white. Queen f6. Black is planning to play bishop takes b2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook c2 move preferred by white. Bishop b6. Black is aiming to play rook e7. Rook d2. Rook takes d2. Queen takes d2. Bishop f7 and take decisive advantage. Rook d2 played by white. Rook gd7. Black is planning to play rook takes d2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes d7 played by white. Rook takes d7. Queen c2. Rook c7. Black is planning to play rook takes c2 and dominate the board. Queen e4 played by white. Rook e7. Black considers playing bishop takes a2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn a4 played by white. On the 5. On b4. Bishop f7. Black is preparing to play rook takes e4 and seize the initiative. Queen b1 was chosen by white. Bishop takes e3. Pawn takes e3. Pawn takes b4. Queen takes b4. Queen e5. Black considers playing queen e4. Queen c5. King g7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen f4 was chosen by white. King g7. Black intends to play bishop e8. Queen g4 check. Bishop g6 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook b1 was chosen by white. Bishop d5. Black is setting up to play queen takes e3 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook b5 was chosen by white. Queen takes f4. Pawn takes f4. Bishop c6. Rook g5 check. King f6. Black wants to play bishop takes a4 and seize the initiative. Pawn a5 was chosen by white. Rook e2. Black might go for rook takes g2 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. King f1 move preferred by white. White might go for king takes e2 and establish a winning position. Rook a2 was chosen by black. On g4. Bishop takes g2 check. King e1. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game.